Go. Let me move this. Sorry, this is probably really loud for you guys. Just clearing up my window because my goodness, I have a lot of stuff going on right now. Oh. Yeah? You're okay. Hello. Where are you from? I am from the United States. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Where'd you go? Get out from underneath there. Gosh. Sorry, one moment. How do you get to 50 subs? So the first 50 are usually the hardest, but you gotta keep posting frequently. 50 to 100 are probably the hardest subs to get. What do you draw? What are you drawing now? I am drawing Barbatos from the Gundam series, but right now I am trying to deal with our new pet as well. But right now I'm doing the line art for this word. Okay, he's munching on wires. I'm gonna be right back. This is the new guy. His name is Tengen. So far, I think that's the one we decided on. I'll be right back. I gotta cat-proof my office now. I love this animation. Hi, and cute name for the cat. Yes, thank you. We've been thinking about the names for a while, for a few days now, because he was underneath our barbecue during fireworks, and then he showed up during hello Batman. Then he showed up in the morning meowing on the 5th, and he has yet to leave the house, so trying to get him used to the dog that we have, our dog Thor. But the cat's name is Tengen, for those that didn't hear. I am the real Batman. Hi, Batman. So yeah, the cat's name is Tengen. I'll probably get him to show later. Hey Dad, how's it going? But yeah, the new member of our yes, from Demon Slayer. He's trying to get in, but I shut the door on him. Or you could also say Tengen from Gurren Lagann. Okay. Bye, Batman. But yeah, testing this doing for those that weren't here on my last stream, which was Wednesday, I'm gonna try doing these Mondays and Friday streams. See how they do. Just because there's been a schedule change between my wife and I, and she usually works late on Mondays, and that means I can usually stream a little later. But yeah. And today we're just working on Barbados. Did you get a solo leveling book? I do have several solo leveling books. Yeah, I got. Oops, sorry. Got a bunch there on the top shelf. How many times? This is the first time? I don't know what you mean by that. No. Looks like I need to save up for a new e-remote for my tablet. Get your Fire Force books. The local Barnes & Noble. How many? Oh, oh, to finish this? Oh, I do not know. This is the first time I'm doing something like this in a few years. This intricate and detailed. So I am not 100% sure on exactly how long it's going to take me, because I got to do all the edges. Not being for a while. Dude, don't worry about it, Mr. Aizawa. Thank you so much for stopping by. That's all. You can be here or not. How many wives Tengen has? I mean, 3, I think? Or are you talking about my cat? No, we only have the one cat and the dog. How was your day? My day was pretty good. Busy. Had to make sure that the cat didn't have a previous owner that's looking for them, so we went to the vet and checked out if he had a chip or not. So he didn't. So yeah, like the cat is fresh. So he just wants to hang out and cuddle and get pets. Oh. Traditions? What do you mean? Well, I'm not taking any cat off the street. We were making sure he was at our house all night on the 4th of July. And just stayed at our place. Can't really do anything about that with a cat. What's the difference? All of them cats. I mean, well, we're still getting him some checks before we make sure that we're keeping him, but cats are still things. They're still creatures. They're not crazy stuff. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Seems to me that you don't like cats, which is a-okay, but we like our cats so far. What was that noise? Oh, thank you so much for the subscribble, Laura Amma. Thank you so much. There it is. You draw on a mouse or a pencil. Hey, Clee! I draw on a Cintiq 24-inch Pro currently. I say currently because that may or may change depending on when this thing dies. I do know that Cintiq came out with a new model. But I'm not sure if I'm going to go for it. You may. Yeah. Show you? What do you mean? You mean my pencil? My drawing tablet pencil? I mean, you guys are watching me draw as we speak, so it's not anything crazy. Or cat. Oh. Is Guillaume just cat in another language? What language is that? If you don't mind me asking. I don't have a setup right now for showing you my screen while I'm drawing. Sorry. BRB. Okay, Clee. Oh, Guillaume from Demon Slayer. Oh, yep. I am not... Tengen's my favorite character from Demon Slayer just because he's he's very very much what I aspire to be in like strength in physique. Look, I'm back. How you doing? Hey, Dawson, I'm doing good. Welcome back. How's it going for you? What's been going on? You have 8 other cats? Oh, man. Sorry, my nine other cats? Mr. Ting character taken from Middle East. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Tengen means warrior in Japanese, so. And there's a bunch of characters named Tengen. Without a 3D model, this is gonna take forever. My 10 cats want to say hi. Well, tell them all I said hi. Big love for your cats. Yes, so big love. By the way, I mean take this character from Middle East based on Three Wives. Huh. Interesting. Did not know that. But how's everything going for everyone? Nope. Watch anime Bleach before? Only the fights because my friends wanted to fight it. Hey, Turtle. How's it going, Turtle? Good, and Gojo is on my head. Good. Okay, that looks good. I forgot this thing. I assume it's the same price as last time. Hey, I'm back, friend. The art is looking great so far. I assume it's the same price as last time. Same piece or same price? Same piece, yes. Same price. Don't know what you mean by that. Oh, I forgot to do that thing. I'm all over the place, guys. It's great. Still amazing. Sorry, autocorrect. Yeah, no worries. Autocorrect gets me so much. I think one point I had autocorrect get me so bad that it didn't even get close to the word that I was looking to use. Like, it was like, I having some major autocorrect. I think it was last time I streamed on and rated someone via Twitch. Gosh. Let me just... There we go, that's better. Thank you. I hope that I can get the line art done today and then maybe start on some values. Because that would be the best thing. Man, YouTube is doing numbers compared to Twitch recently. But I did see something that kind of was concerning for me. Because I've been doing YouTube for a while, and then all of a sudden I went to check my views today on YouTube, as one does when they're trying to be a YouTuber, and all of my videos, including my live stream last week, even though live stream last week was like 300 views, dropped like 100 views. Your last time. I want to focus on this. Maybe another time. You can always check out my channel to see my other stuff. I have no idea, because right now it says that I have 100 views on this video, but like everything dropped. Like a third of the views for everything just vanished, and I have no idea what happened. I'm like, goodness gracious. It kept all my watch time, which was weird, but all the view numbers were gone. After finishing up the upper limb, like I said, my guy, you can always check my other stuff on my channel. I'm focusing on this piece. You can't just rush. If I finish this piece, maybe I'll look through my older stuff, but right now, nah, I'm good. I usually do look back on my other stuff when people request when I'm done with a piece, but no, I'm not done with a piece right now. I'm still on the line art stage. Me too. I'm excited because YouTube live seem to be doing very well. First time seeing your channel on live, so I'll check. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, and it's nothing against you, AK. I'm just trying to keep a specific rule set for my channel so that I'm not losing track of my pacing. Yeah. Nope. Gotta say, this looks super clean. Gotta make it clean so that it's easier to do values. We're on the right path. One moment, I gotta go check on someone, making sure they're not doing anything bad. Speaking, that's the cat. BT dub, it's the cat. I heard some noise. He's just having himself a good dinner. That's what he's doing. Which is good. I'm glad he's eating. Because if he wasn't, I would be super concerned. Gotta make sure the cat isn't stealing his own food, because I heard the cupboards open and I was like but we will see how this turns out. Hey Zane, do you not make any mistakes in my language because it's not motherly? I do note them, but I do not criticize them because I don't know where you're from. You have good grammar. Wearing headphones right now, and my Duolingo notification was so loud it scared me. Man, I deleted Duolingo once I found out that they were they fired all their translators for AI. Yep. They recently announced that they are an AI first company. And as an artist, I don't really care for that. That's a sure, buy. Instant drop. Oh, cool. Saudi Arabia. Arabian Nights. Arabian days. No, but you have good grammar. I just figured that it could have been just misspelling. You know. And I can't judge people for grammar issues because I can't really complain. Even though English is my first language, I'm not really great at it. Artists Against AI. Yep. It's super sad because I was like, oh, cool. I'm going to be on a roll. I was doing really well, learning Japanese. And the wife is home. Yeah, so there's a couple reasons why I started learning Japanese. One, so I can watch animes that don't have translated dub yet. And then secondly, my dream job is to work for Square Enix. So, I have to learn Japanese for that. Hello.
You undid the toilet paper.
All of it?
Half.
Oh my goodness, did you need a plaything?
So
Hi there.
Are you on camera?
Yes, I'm on camera.
Do they want to meet our new child?
Right. Let's bring him up. Let me get to the camera's right there.
Well, let's see where it is.
Here is Tengen.
This is our new kitty. He adopted us.
He wants down.
Come here.
He came in and was like, can you give me pets? Can you give me more pets? Can you give me more pets?
Please, silly. Well, he thought they were going to be metal.
Mm-hmm.
And since we don't know what plastic the buckles are made of,
Oh.
he doesn't want to engrave them until he knows for sure. But he is getting a UV printer
Okay.
later this month.
So
So he thinks that he can UV print my level up.
oh, okay.
So I can survive without engraved buckles for a little bit.
Yeah. He's adorable. Yes, he is. Well, we gotta figure out how to hold the toilet paper from him now. Unless we. But.
Unless we flip it the wrong way. See, you're new and cute, so I'm not mad at you.
He's still learning. Oh, that's.
I have Friday off.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, since I called him today.
Well.
She's like, you want a day off? I'm like, yeah.
So, the entire point of me starting to stream on Mondays and Fridays.
I know. Send him and I will fuck him.
And that's okay.
So you can kind of see his reflection. So he's like, oh.
Yeah, that's what he did earlier. I gotta cat proof this entire room.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically the wires.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't mind him joining me while I draw.
What was that? No, don't get in the wires, you dumb nuts. Tengen, come here.
Well, I guess his name is officially Tengen.
It is. I think it fits.
Yeah, me too.
There. Baby time. He does baby time.
He does?
He does.
Oh, baby time.
Baby time.
Man, if only my...
Purring like crazy.
Oh yeah, he loves attention. That's another thing that I think he was a runt. Is that he's just craving attention this entire time.
I hope you're not filled with disease.
Yeah, we'll have to check that soon.
Also, don't go on.
Okay, so the backstory. I thought I said...
The backstory.
Here's a backstory. So a few weeks ago, he showed up at our door. Just meowing. So it was hot out, so we gave him some water. Probably the dumbest idea we could have done.
What are you talking about? We have a new child.
We do. But then during the 4th of July, there was a thunderstorm the night before, and it was raining all morning on the 4th of July, and then fireworks. He was underneath our barbecue pretty much that whole day, I'm guessing. And then Saturday, he was back outside underneath the barbecue. You look like Gerard Way, bro. Who the crap? Gerard Way?
Gerard Butler.
Yeah, I know, right? And so yesterday it was super hot underneath the barbecue as well. So I was like, okay, it's really hot. He needs to get inside. So I got all this stuff to have him inside. And I was like, we're gonna check to see if he has a chip or not, if he's owned by anyone. No chip. And no sign of any signs of people looking for him, so I think the cat distribution center got us a new friend. Gerard Way. From what? From My Chemical Romance?
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
You found a new dog. I found a dog. Or no, cat. Actually, why am I saying that? No, it's a cat.
He is
Cat. You know what? I can see it. Can you see it?
Hey, you look like him?
Yeah. Shave off, and I look kind of like him.
You need emo hair.
I need my emo hair back.
I should go clean upstairs.
Just put the dry stuff away. Best viewers, I'm gonna. Oh. Okay. I figure out. Yes, he does. My dogs act like cats. He only needs to start meowing. Hey, Snowlock! Snowlock! Give me Tengen. Tengen! Snowlock! We got a new member of our family. Oh, he's purring like crazy the moment I hold him like this.
Oh,
Oh.
I noticed.
Look at Tengen.
He's dumb.
He is a dumb ginger kitty.
Dumb ginger kitty. Baby time.
Let me get back to it. Woo! Meow, meow. Let me get to my references.
I don't know how much he's gonna like us when we chop off his nuts.
Well, he's probably going to calm down a lot. OMG, it's an orange cat. Yes, it is. Can I turn this into...
No, that's trash. Don't eat that. That's a box of trash. Don't eat that. Why are you dumb?
Well, you're dumb enough to get captured, so.
Is that,
It's true. Yeah, when he didn't have a chip, we're like, oh no, that was sad.
Oh
Oh.
no. No one's gonna miss him.
Find a toy. We found a toy.
What do you find?
Mystery.
He likes that. Oh, Madrid cat. What hair product do you use? Why?
Because it's luscious.
He's luscious. I just showered with a shampoo and conditioner.
I'm gonna go upstairs. Do you want him in here or?
If he becomes a bother, I'll just kick him out and shut the door. But he's fine to explore. I will have to kitty-proof this entire room, though.
Hey, Dad. You're not gonna help.
You do have hair. I know, I have hair. It's just the great value Walmart brand. Like, I don't know what to say to that question. Because I'm of the age that I need biotin. You got good hair genetics. No, I do not. Oh gosh, I have very pampered hair. I take care of my hair very nice. Yeah, it's right there. You, I do not have ginger. I don't have ginger hair.
I don't.
No,
It's brown.
she has ginger hair.
I am the redhead.
Nope. There we go. Oh, no worries. I just have like two lit up screens and two lights going on me. I used to be bleach blonde. Like I have Viking hair where my hair used to be bleach blonde and it gets darker as I age. Yeah, I had Draco blonde hair when I was younger. Naturally. And then, because of my heritage of being Germanic and Norse, it got lighter as or got darker as I aged. Welcome back, Clee. How's it going? Yeah, I've had some crazy hair. Like, growing up, I was always like, no, I'm blonde. No, I'm blonde. And then once I got to an age, I'm like, no, I'm tired of telling people I'm blonde. Because no one believed me. this? I did something bad. What did you do, Clee? And whatever it is, it's probably not as bad as you think it is. I bummed my kitchen. Ooh. Well, at least it's your kitchen. Because if it was someone else, Clee, if it was someone else's kitchen, I would be like, hey, come on, we talked about this. We talked about this, Clee. You're not supposed to burn other people's kitchens. Bless you. Hi, Tengen. I think I'm the favorite. You got Thor. Tengen. He's getting pet by me. I was babysitting and left the kids inside the house. Oh. Who's- Oh, that's right. My friend's kids. Oof. Well, hopefully your friend's kids were safe, right? Oh, hi there, Tengen. Yeah. If you could shut the door with him outside, that would be great.
Okay, come on. You're saying he's a little distracted?
Just a little bit.
It's because he's so cute.
He is very cute. Am I in trouble? As long as the kids are safe. Yeah, not with us. Nope. You love this channel? I heard screaming. If there's still a fire, you probably should call the fire department, Clee. I love this channel so much. Well, I'm glad I am entertaining and we are entertaining. If you could assist with making my viewer time on other videos go up after this live stream, that would be wonderful. Wee wee wee. Of course, my friend. Awesome. Because the sooner I can get monetized, the sooner I can do this full time. I mean, it's not like monetization is going to be instantaneous, but instantaneous full-time work on here, but it will help quite a bit. Oh, that's not how that works. So this will be farther back. So this goes here. And it goes down. So that's going to go there. And then it's going to go here. And then back. Then down. And forward. Down. Bad at pacing. Nah. You're just getting used to it. Can't say you're bad at it. Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts. Is doing something I like is just perfect. I mean, I do make money for my day job as a graphic designer, so that's pretty close. But I am wanting to become full-time at this because this is so much more. Like, I can just zone out and do this once I got the sketch down and just be like, you know? Thank you, Silent, for doing that. Man, autocorrect has been getting us all with Chito. And there was a baby inside the house, and it's my friend's baby. Okay, Clay, you gotta go get the baby out if you're gonna do that. My goodness. How's it going, Silent? Did you see Tengen? YouTube Studio notification. Attack the baby, the cat. Well, Silent hasn't been here yet. I'm snacking on some Kodak granola. Did you see the new part of my family? Or should I go get them to introduce you? Okay, let me go get Tengen. One moment. This is Tengen. Say hi, Tengen. Give us your how you like being part of this family. How you decided to hide underneath our barbecue for the 4th of July. How you didn't leave anywhere. Yeah, that's something funny.
You're supposed to be chilling by the stairs so that I can get used to park.
Fluffy friend. Yep. He is a stray that decided to decided to hang out with us. And I think he's starting to regret it. But I am going to have to figure out a different spot for him once he gets used to a dog, because him being in the bathroom kind of makes a mess with the toilet paper. But yes. Did he eat it? I can't find the baby. Oh, that's not good. Did he eat it? No, he just unrolled the entire thing. Which, to be honest, the dog did last like 2 weeks ago, so I'm not super shocked. Cat distribution system did a good job. You have a Garfield now. I don't know about a Garfield because he doesn't like I mean, so far he doesn't like eating, but I mean, eating a whole lot. But we are gonna, I think we're gonna slow down on how much we're giving him because he was starving and now he's feeling a little bit more full. And it's only been a couple days, so I'm thinking we're giving him a little too much. Clea, you gotta find a kid. Don't forget to spread the sparkle. I'll spread the sparkle no matter what. I mean, yeah, it's a good thing you found your cat. You found the baby. Woo! Thank you so much, everyone, for the likes. Maybe wait for the fire department to figure out something. I don't know what you need, Cleve. That's kind of not doing great. Come on, Cleve, you can do better than that. found the kids. What's up? Remember me? Yes, I remember you. You were here at my last stream. Chilling out. How are you? I'm doing great. How about you, Ross? You're doing great. That's good. That's good. I'm almost done with the line art today. I pretend I did nothing. Okay. Oh boy. Nope. Just working through the line art. To make it look all nice and fancy. I don't know, Clee. That's up. That's yeah. Don't know what to say to that. Oh, this isn't. This is a thing. Do you sell your drawings? Yes, at conventions. I don't sell prints on Etsy that often because they don't really sell that often on Etsy. But I do sell my prints. I do have playmats of my artwork, though, on Etsy, and a few stickers. Where do you live? I live in Idaho. Rural. What day will you be live again? I will be live Friday. Yeah, I'm glad everyone is okay. Uh-oh. There's a piece that's not doing very well. Ta-da! Okay, now we go to the brushes, we go to my Sam ones, we get the occlusion, we go darky dark. What will you do if Mr. Beast ever called you to do a 100-day challenge? Will you participate? Like a 100-day of drawing challenge? Sure, I'll do that. But if he tells me to do one of those challenges where I just sit there and I can't draw, I'll go crazy. I have to draw every day. So if he gives me a challenge where I can just sit there and draw, I'd never do. All those people are like, "Oh look," and I'm like, "Nah." Once you take away my drawing, I'm done. But here's the thing: I'll figure out how to draw or be creative at one point or another, whether it's using ketchup, graphite, and paper, or my plate. I always figure out how to draw. But I have to go, okay. I did a lot. I did get bullied in school for drawing. Especially since anime was just starting out, being popular in the States. Because once it became popular in the States, people were like, "Are you gonna draw the Schmentai then? Are you gonna be one of those artists?" And I'm like, gosh, just because I like anime. And I'm an artist. Goodness gracious, guys. But that's neither here nor there. I am now making a living off of my art. And most of those people haven't left my hometown. Well, there are dueling laws, so if things are set up to be in an actual brawl, I'm not promoting brawling. I am specifically promoting self-defense. If you're defending yourself, defend yourself. I try to be. What's your favorite movie? Ooh, that's a tough one because I enjoy a lot of movies. It used to be a long time ago, Deadpool, and before that, other ones. But I don't have necessarily a favorite movie. I have movies that I enjoy, and I like action. I like comedy. I have a favorite rom-com. So it's not necessarily, ooh, I have a favorite movie, I want to watch this. It's more of, what's the vibe for today? Do I want to watch a rom-com? Do I want to be a little bit more adventurous? You know, things like that. I'm not particular on my movies. But no, I'm willing to answer any questions if you have any. But no, currently I don't think I have necessarily a favorite movie. I have a favorite anime. That's the one I know for a fact that I'm like, I'm gonna watch this today. Sorry, like, where you met and who proposed first? Well, I proposed. We actually met through a dating app. I know, shocker. It's kind of hard to meet people when you're stuck at home drawing. We didn't date steady until 3 months after we met. And that's only because we decided to set some boundaries to make sure everything was good between us. That, like, good as in, like, we thought we were gonna be good match and stuff, so we weren't gonna just jump ship onto something that we wouldn't be able to handle. And to make sure that we weren't gonna just start dating someone and make sure it just ended up in flames, you know. Just, we were trying to actually make sure everything was right for us. And then dated for about a year and a half. I proposed on one of our first date locations. I had this whole corny thing planned out, but she said she didn't want to do anything publicly. So every chance I got for that night, until I just was like, fine, we're not going to do anything cutesy, I'm just going to go for it. So just went for it. And the rest was history. We went for it when I had the chance to like ask her to marry me. Because I didn't want it to be in front of anyone. Because that's what she requested. Because we did discuss it before. Like, not the day that I would, but just our preferences for, being asked and stuff. Because open discussion of that type of stuff, I feel, was always important. So I got boundaries of like what she felt would be good, what I felt would be good. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cheesy. Ooh, what was it? Thank you for the follow, Leah Maulart. I think that's how you pronounce your name. If you thought I mispronounced that, just let me know in the chat below. But thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Koopa Army. If you ever got a chance to do your favorite job after doing a job that you don't like for 1 month, can you do it? If I got a chance to do my dream job after doing a job I don't like for 1 month, I'd be down. Honestly, I've been so down. Like, to stick with my dream job after that, that'd be so fire. Because my dream job is to work for Square Enix. So, that would be great. If I could ever do that, like just have 1 month of a bad job and then the rest being, I would be so happy. Do you play Roblox? No. I'm in a different generation. I grew up with Minecraft, so I didn't even get to Roblox. Ugh. I play Minecraft too. Cool. Minecraft is fun. Do you remember Minecraft school? Oh my goodness, I was before that. I'm old, man. I'm really old.
Little freak. Your Digimon card, sir.
Oh, thank you.
No.
The drawing comes to life. Yes, it is. Thank you. Hi. Do you like me more?
He just purred.
He's a dangle dangle. We need to get him a little bed.
Yeah.
Does he just hang out in the sink in the bathroom?
Yeah, he's just every time I come down here, he's on the sink. He
Cat
likes
is
to-
flying. He does. coming after 10 minutes, okay? Yeah, I'm coming after 10 minutes. Okie dokie. My. Oh, Stolark, what have you been up to? Silent, are you still there? If not, that's okay. I'm just trying to make some small talk as I'm rendering out the values for this piece. For me, I'm on my last push on my drawing. Ooh, I can't wait to see it finished. We're starting with the lighting. I'm having issue of narrative lighting versus realistic lighting. What is the issue with narrative lighting versus realistic lighting? Talk to me. Let me know what I can do to help, because I am in the lighting mood right now. Realistically, I have maybe 1 to 3 light sources in my image, but the image has no narrative. What do you mean by no narrative? I've seen the image before. It has narrative. What? are you thinking it's missing? What do you think's going on? I want you to talk me through what do you think is missing from the narrative for it to be lighting? These are good. The lighting should elevate the image narrative scene, but it feels too neutral. Okay, then exaggerate it. Change up the colors, make the flames blue. I guess I'm still not getting what you mean by the narrative isn't being shown. Because if you're trying to make the lighting part of the narrative, so we talked about focal points, right? The easiest way to figure out narrative lighting is focal points. At least from what I'm understanding you're looking for. I may be wrong on what you exactly are looking for, but think of posted in Archer. Cool. Let me see. What do we got here? Wrong Discord. Share. Let's see. Okay. That one's not bad. Okay. I see what you're talking about. Okay. So, let me actually open up the links. Okay. So you're wanting to know, welcome back. So these are two different story beats. There's lighting coming from something over here, and lighting coming from here, and lighting coming from this one, right? I can't tell what's going on with this character with that lighting. So, what you probably need to do, I think you need a combination of both. Because obviously, this character is the focal point, the main. The white rectangles are the candles. So they're candles, okay? Why don't they have flames? Because I get that this is. So what I would say is make this the main one. Add these lightings in a screen or overlay file or a layer. And then try to work on everyone's lighting to match the direction of where the light source is coming from. Because right now, this the main lighting is this one. Even with the light source being so close to her, the main light source for her shadows is this one. Same with this guy. Even though this lighting is right next to him, this lighting is taking over. This character is not getting any lighting except for from this light, even though they're close to that. So if you want this to be the main lighting, put this on another layer underneath and then try to get the darker darks going darker and the lighter lights, especially on this dark character and these dark clothing, lighter. And that should help you out. Why is this being so weird? Why is my mouse being weird? Why is it dirty? Oh my goodness, my mouse is dirty. There we go. So that's what I would recommend. You can do with that what you will, but that is definitely what I recommend for you to try pushing a little bit more. Try pushing those to have all values. Have the darkest point and the lightest point. And occlusion shadows. Okay, so you got to, but still have no way of lighting two female characters in the scene. Yes, you do. You 100% do. You have all the light sources you need. So this is where your question of... So what I would do is go through and do this to everyone. Get the darkest darks. Get the dark values and on everyone, like this. Okay. And then the light values, like so, on everyone. And then what you're going to need to do is understand what the faults and where everything is going hits. Okay? Because I'm doing metal, so I'm doing a little bit differently. But if you notice, I'm still trying to find where the dark values are, where the light values are. And this is a perfect time to ask me this, because I can show you exactly. And what you do is you just do this on everyone. And then see how I just used the eraser tool as a tool to help me paint. Okay. Use your eraser as a painting tool. do something similar to my lighting effects, but my eraser on 25 basically add in the light. Okay. Let's see. How do I help you out? No, you just need to okay. Who is going to be the focal point, right? Look at who's the focal point for this piece. Okay. Yes, you have all of the characters, but there is one character that everything is focused on. That's the one dancing, being the barmaid, right? At least that's how you set up this illustration. So, what do you think that means? Yeah, it's in the middle, in the front of the image. You're right. But everyone is valued the same. Okay? And so there's a difference between the focal point and the light source. The skull is not the focal point. It doesn't have, so the focal point is the part of the image that has the highest amount of contrast. Okay? Do you get what I mean? Which is the character? Sorry, not the focal point. The candle is to show the focal point. Yes, you are correct. There we go. I'm glad you clarified that, because you are right. The character is the focal point, but the character looks a little on the flat side. Everything else of the image besides the values lead to the character being the focal point. The values, unfortunately, doesn't mean you can't fix it. Does not mean you're messing up. Does not mean I'm not trying to be like, hey, you're messing up. I'm saying right now, where you have it, the values are not making her the focal point. Or they. Okay? Now you're probably going to ask me, how can I make it a focal point? Well, that is actually the easier part. Increase the contrast of the values. How do you do that? Easy. Darken them. And darker where everyone else is. So that is up to you. I would say do a mix. Is it because it should be brighter where he is? It should be brighter. Let me show you. 1 second. Let me just. get this real quick because I'm gonna lose focus if I don't show you what I mean. Okay. Let me finish this section of the arm. And showing you the critique. There we go. Okay. Okay, let me get the better out of the two. That one or this one. Two. Clip Studio Paint. Okay. And then we are going to, how do I do this on Clip Studio Paint? Filter. No. How do I do it from here? How do I... I know how to do this in Photoshop, just not here. Filter. One second. I gotta search this up. Duplicate layer. There we go. Okay. Easiest way to do this. Okay, we got this all set up, right? Let me do a new layer, get the white. So right here should be the brightest spot, right? That's a focal point? No. No, making him darker would not make him less of a focal point. Okay, we're gonna just get... I'm just following what you did here. Okay. And I'm just lightening up everything. Okay. Just gentle, and I'm just using a soft brush. So if you have any questions on what brush I'm using, I'm just currently using a soft brush, and I'm not messing with the style of the shapes that you have. I'm just changing up the values. And see, this, you can go here, lighten them up, not a whole lot, but just enough. Because all of this would be lighter. Then you go here, grab the dark. Ooh, that's actually really dark. After lighting it, that is still near black. Nothing in real life is solid black. Okay. So I would then go here. Butts are just round balls, so all you have to do is draw them like a ball, or render them out like a ball. Okay. Then you can take the light area and this is just me doing this real quick. Just so you can see what I am talking about. Let's darken up right there for the occlusion. That's going to be dark because it's in shadow. Am I still on the soft brush? No, I'm in the hard brush. Okay, use a soft brush to make it a little dark later. Okay, there's that. This section would be in shadow right there. Lower it because you're going away, but okay, there's this. All of this of the character is in shadow. But I'm also taking into consideration that you have these side lightings, okay? So you just need to make sure, not the greatest quick draw, but or paint over, but you get what I'm putting down. Exaggerate these forms that you have going here. Exaggerate them because now she's definitely the focal point. Probably lower that so that it's just that one. Oh, you did that. So what I did is I understood. Gave him so much more dimension. Yeah, that's why I said push those contrasts going, because right now they look super flat. And notice how I went into this, because once you go in, you can actually hide this, go here, and go into multiply. Or I would do the light and the shadow in 2 different layers. So then you can do multiply for the shadows. So then boom, look at that. It's all formed. And then the light into, if you do overlay, boom. So yeah, just focus in on the lighting. Because right now you got the colors in. The colors are great. But you need to focus on the lighting. Because like even right here, right? All of this would be in shadow. From this angle. Even from this light, it would have a little bit of a shadow from there too. But to make it show from this lighting and this one, making this one the focal point, you just do that. With a soft brush on both your eraser and your brush. Boom, boom. I would actually lighten, because it's the focal point, lighten these ones right here. Again, lighten them. Why isn't? Oh, normal. And just. Okay, this will all be light. Since it's her arm, he would be in light over here and right here, and there, and there, and there. You got pretty close here, but make sure this side is in light, this is in light, this is good, but this needs to be in light. The dog's snoot would be in light, and maybe a little bit of their fur here. And it'll become more of a rim light. Airbrush. Just an airbrush. Soft airbrush. Soft round airbrush. That's all you need to do values. Like, and even this guy, since this is the full. Well, why? Honestly, tell me why. Because I did all these changes, and notice how I'm keeping this area light, right? It's because you said that also get the light from it. Okay. And then you would erase it because it's not the focal point. I've heard that too. But here's the thing. Most people say you will learn. Use painterly brushes to learn. Use the soft brush when you actually understand what's going on. Yeah, this one's lighter. All around. Like, just work on the values. That's all you need to do. Yeah, that's it. Don't save. If you need me to go over it again, send me a message on Discord and I will go over it and send you more of a critique. Like more specifically of what you should be doing. Because here's the thing. A lot of people may say that you shouldn't use the soft brush, right? There's a lot of people that say that because they have found that the soft brush doesn't give the right textures. Nope, that pushed me a little bit. Yeah, you just have to realize that you got to realize that everything is shape driven, right? And I mean everything. So if you notice in the top corner of this image, I made a sphere. Now, I made the sphere specifically so that I understood in my mind where the lighting is coming from. It is coming from this way. So it's going to be hitting, it's doing what this light right here for me is doing. It's hitting me right here. Will I have a rim light like this light or any other light that I might have in here like that one? Yes. But I am doing the main light first to get the general idea of how this goes. Because here's the thing. The company I used to work, I worked freelance for, their main thing, because I did not use, I used hard brushes for so long, right? But the company I worked for asked me why I did that. And I'm like, well, that's just my style. And that was what I was taught in college. Come to find out, that's not the best way to go. And I made my own soft round brush. I don't have an airbrush. I made my own soft round one because I like the way it works. Specifically, I like how this one works. Okay? But I'm specifically focusing in on the darks. Okay? So, with that, I'm using not black, but close to black. Black adjacent. Because, again, nothing gets into the black area unless it's an occlusion situation, right? You want to make sure that everything is nice and solid. Okay? Never use black because I always need a color darker. A darker color. Okay, go. Yes, you never use black. But what I'm going to actually, once I'm done with this value of this, I'm going to show you how you can, why doing a value situation over a color is better. But you're also, now, using a soft brush like I am currently is 100% a stylistic choice for the type of shading I want from this. I'm doing basic shading with the lasso tool. Okay? I'm going in, getting the specific areas that need to be messed with, understanding how shading works on this, how it's going to affect it as a box. Okay? Deselecting, and it looks good. Okay? And I'm going to do this for the entire thing. And some areas, because I know this is going to be metal, I'm doing some extra stuff just because I know metal treats things differently. I'm going to have to go in and add reflective lights for every single section where there might be metal that might reflect things. I'm doing basic shading right now, so that I'm not overwhelming myself. Because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. You want to go from one spot to the next. How I'm working on this is exactly what you should be doing when it comes to values. And again, I'm using a soft brush because it's doing the thing that I needed to do. Even though I'm missing some spots. Gosh, freaking dang it. But I can fix those with the soft brush. Okay, then I'm going to lighten it up a little bit to gain it some more depth. There we go. And I have a navigation thing right here to help me see where everything's going. Because even though I trust myself a lot, I still mess up a lot. Okay. But like, these are different shapes. So I'm going through, adding the values. So right here, let me just zoom in, go down. Let's just boom, 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 boom. And we're gonna zoom in a bit more. Okay. Now, I did this because I'm gonna use right here, because these are round objects, right? In the reference, they're round objects right here. Round objects. So, that means I gotta get them to look round. And look, this one's gonna see a lot darker stuff right there. Okay. Then there's also cast shadows, which are a little harder. And then there's non-so cast shadows. Okay, and boom, look at that. But what's wrong with it? It shows too much contrast, right? That shows a lot more contrast than these parts because they look different. How do you fix that? Well, I'm gonna zoom in. click all of the area that's going to be in this specific spot. Okay. Because all of this is going to be under a cast shadow. Boom. Look at that. Lightly touched with it. Boom. Look at that. Then you zoom out. And look! It looks still like it's in form, but it still looks like it's in shadow. All at the same time. Because that's how this process works. You gotta make sure you get your values in accurately, or else it's not gonna look good. And I'm doing this area first, because this is where I want the focal point. Okay, so all of the lighting area is going to be heavily up there. Yes, I have lighting down here, and yes, it's going to be rendered with lighting, but it's not going to be as light or as bright as it is going to be right here. This is going to be the focal point. Right here is the focal point. So I need the highest amount of contrast right here and the lowest amount right here. That's why this area is really faded compared to what I'm planning to do. That's how you use lighting as a narrative tool to help push things. Is you use the tools that were given to you by the creators of the program you're using. So that's kind of the process that I use when it comes to this. It's all about understanding how lighting works and how it interacts with each other. So just keep at it. You're at a good spot with that piece, though. See, that's a good idea. I don't press as hard as most people do because I have a bad wrist. So I have to be a little bit more gentle with how I brush, and that has given me the opportunity to have a pretty good understanding of how my brushes work. I'm doing his. So, and then what you can do is once you get the values in, you can cheat by using gradient maps. You aren't ahead of yourself. You are being ambitious and trying to push what you've learned in other projects into one big one. Okay? You may be a little ahead of yourself, but that's how you get to that point. Maybe take a break from this one and try to practice these things that I've talked about today. Shading boxes, balls, and pyramids, or cones, to help you out with learning values. And then make a random shape and try to render it out. Ooh, it is time for me to go to bed. I'm tired, but this is coming along. It does need a lot of work with the values, but most likely next time I'll be able to get those done. And then I gotta work on making it look all nice and metallic. Because right now I'm just working on the point of making it look, nice and value to where everything looks good. After that, I'll make sure that everything's going smoothly from there. But yeah, thank you, YouTube. I'll